Assalamu alaikum, 9th class. How are you all? I hope you are listening me in the good state of health. And today is Monday and the date is May 3rd. And in today's class, we are going to start our topic, how can we read or measure a computer memory? And then we will go for the Boolean algebra. So we have to cover today page number 43 to 45. So first of all, we will start from the measuring computer memory. Means what are the units used for measuring the computer memory and how can we measure it? So first of all, let's talk about the units which we can use to measure our computer memory. So we will start from the smallest unit in the computer memory, which is bit. As I told you in the previous classes, bit is a memory unit which is having the power 0 and 1 at the same time, is having one value. 0 means off and 1 means on. So we can say that two conditions for the bit, off and on. And then 8 bits are together, they make a byte. And when 1024 bytes are together, they make a kilobyte, means KB. And when 1024 kilobyte are together, they make a megabyte, mean MB. And when 124 megabyte are together, they make a gigabyte. And 1024 gigabyte makes a terabyte. And 1024 terabyte are going to make petabyte. So in this way we can say that how we can measure a computer memory means 1 bit, 0 and 1. 1 byte consists of 8 bits. 1 kilobyte consists of 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte consists of 1024 kilobyte. 1 gigabyte consists of 1024 megabyte. 1 terabyte consists of 1024 gigabyte, means GB, and 1 petabyte consists of 1024 terabyte. So in this way, we can measure computer memory. Now we will go for the Boolean algebra. What is Boolean algebra? So Boolean algebra basically is a proposition, means a sentence which is having the answer yes or no, or we can say true or false. Okay. So Boolean algebra basically consists of those sentences which is called the propositions, and it is always having the answer yes or no, true or false. So in this way we can define the Boolean algebra. Okay. First of all, we will go about the truth values. So we can define the truth values with 3 operators. Truth values, and we can say and, or not. These are basically 3 operators which are used to explain the truth values. So, and they always comes with the 2 operators. So here is the A, then will be the B, and then will be the A and B. Okay. So, and always comes with the true value when both of bits are on, then it provides the 1 value. If one of them is off, it's always provide the result 0. In this way, for example, in second row B is on and in third row A is on, but it is providing the answer 0. And if both are off, it always provides the result 0. Now we will go for OR. Or it always gives the value 1 if one of them is having the on bit, means one value. Okay, and it is always denoted with the plus symbol. So here we can see A, B, A plus B. So it always comes with the, for example, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, 0, 0, 0. It will provide the result 0 if both of bits are 0, and it will provide the result 1 if one of them is having the result 1. So here comes the OR operator. In this way, an OR operator works. Okay, now we will talk about the NOT operator. A NOT operator is an operator which makes the value opposite, and it always works with just one operator. For example, here is A, so the NOT operator will be denoted as not A. So if the value of A is 0, the result will be 1, and if the value of A is 1, the result will be 0. In this way, a NOT operator can work. Now we will go for the truth tables, that how can we make truth table for the AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. Okay, so let's start. We will start from A. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, we can go for the 4 values or we can go for the 8 values as well. Okay, so first of all, we will go for the 4 values. So how can we make a truth table for A and B, means A and operator B? So it will be provide the answer 0, again 0, again 0, and it will be provide the answer 1 if both of the values are 1. So here is the truth table for AND operator. Now we will go for the OR operator. A, B, A or B. So we will go for the 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And it will always provide the answer 1 if one of them is having a on bit. Okay, so in this way an OR operator's truth table we can create. Now we will go for the NOT. NOT operator is a operator which works only with one operator, and it provides the answer opposite to the input. Like this, if the input is 0, the result will be 1, and if the input is 1, the result will be 0. So in this way we can design truth tables for AND, OR and NOT operators. Okay, now we will see that how we can create the table with the truth values as well. Okay, So we will start from the A, and first of all, I will go for the 2 truth values and 2 false values. And in the B column, I will go one by one. True, false, true, false. Now we will see that how can we create truth values table. So the AND operator will always give the result true if the both of them are true. In first row, both of A and B are true, so the result will be true. And if any one of them false, then it will provide the result false. In second row, we can see that B is false, so here will be the result will be false. And third, false. Fourth, false. Remember one thing, that it will always provide the result true if two of them, both of them are true. Now we will see that how can we design a truth table for the OR. In the same way we did for the AND operator, we will go for the 2 times true and 2 times false in the first column, and one by one in the second column. True, false, true, false. And the OR operator will give the result true if one of them is having any true value. For example, in this row, A is true, B is true. So the answer will be true. And if we talk about the second row, A is true, B is false. But OR operator always give the value true if one of them is having a true in on bit. Third one, false, true. So the answer will be true. And at the last row, both of them are false. So the answer will be false. Now we will go for the NOT operator, true and false. In first row, I will go with the true, and in the second row, I will go with the false. So NOT operator will be converted to value opposite. Means if the input is true, the answer will be false. And if the input is false, the answer will be true. In this way, we can create truth tables for all the operators. Okay, now we will see that how can we create truth table for complex values. Means a difficult one. So if we go for the example, we can take not A and B. Okay. So in the truth table, first of all, we will go for the A. Okay. And the A's value will be true, true, false, false. For example, so not A will be, what will be not operator do? Not operator will convert all these value in opposite. Means true will be false, true will be false. False will be true, false will be true. Okay, here we can see that we did it for not A. Now we will go for not A and B. So first of all, we will have the B operator, and we will go for the values true, false, true, false. Okay. Now we have to multiply not A and B, means the AND operator between these two columns. So true, false will be false, false, false will be false, true, true will be true, true, false will be false. In this way, we can create a truth table for the complex values as well. Okay. So in this way, we can create it. Now we will go for the logical expression. Okay, what is a logical expression? A logical expression is any expressions which consist of logical operators. A logical expression consists of logical operators. And what are the logical operators? And, or, and, not. Okay. So these three operators, if these are available in any expression, we can call it a logical expression. For example, this one, or this one. So these are the examples of logical expression in which the logical operators are involved.